we go. I'm going to join the queue for Official Verma NA2 West. This is my favorite official server to play on. And we're going to attempt to play as a raptor and see how it goes. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Yeah. A little bit of background on me as far as this game goes. The Isle, I've only got about roughly 30 hours worth of gameplay. I'm not the best, but I try. I'm still kind of learning how to play the game and learning all the little quirks, but I've really been enjoying it, and was hoping to put out some stories for you guys and see if you like it. Yeah. So we'll just hang out and wait in this queue, and hopefully it won't take too long before we're in game and starting out our survival. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be able to get full grown, and the goal is to pack up with some other raptors and become a force to be reckoned with, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It doesn't always play out that way, but we'll just have to wait and see. And also, if there's any other dinos, if you enjoyed this video, if there's any other dinos that you would like to see me play as, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll see what I can do to get some videos out for you guys. Position 2 of 3, we're getting there. Sometimes these queues can take a while, but there's times where it's fairly quick. So oh, and also, if you guys know any good unofficial servers that I can play on, just also post that in the comments section. Leave a link to the Discord, or however you guys get together, and maybe we can join up in game, and you could possibly be part of some of the videos. It looks like we're getting in now. Alright, here we go. Let's go. We're gonna go with an Omniraptor. That's the one that I usually try and run with. It's one of my favorites. Honestly, the only one that I've really played. Because I want to learn the mechanics of it, because it's, like I said, it's one of my favorite dinosaurs. And this is what I'll look like once I'm fully grown. That's me now. So I always try to do this that way in case I die, I can, get my skin back on. Alright, here we go. Let's start out the survival. Sounds like there's quite a few things around me so far already. So let's first things first, I have a full stomach, but as a hatchling it goes down pretty quick, so let's see if we can get on some food. Maybe I'll get lucky and spawn into an area where there's some AI. I can already hear it. Oh, here it comes. These chickens are mean. They'll attack you, but they don't really do much damage, so. It's a good source of food to start out. Before I continue this chase, gotta put in some mutations here. I always start out with efficient digestion because it helps you in the long run. Let's see if I can get on that blood of that chicken. Because as you can see, my food's already starting to go down. I may not get so lucky though. I'm not seeing it. Alright, well, we'll just continue to look and see if we can find something else. Then, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on with this server. It's having some laggy moments. It's usually running pretty well, but I guess it wants to have some spikes. Oh, I hear some other raptors. Let's call out to them and maybe they'll be able to help me get some food. Let's see if we can find them and pack up. One thing to keep in mind with this game is be careful how much you broadcast. I've had instances where I've been hunted down fairly quickly because I've broadcasted a little too much just trying to find another pack. Especially when the server's pretty full. There's usually stuff everywhere, so you just kind of got to be careful. Yeah, I see that. That's a dillo in the background and it sounds pretty close. So I actually got to be careful. Going to continue to attempt to go towards the sound of the other raptors and maybe get away from that dillo and hopefully find some food along the way. Sounds like they may be fairly close, but yeah, we'll see. See what happens. So this may be a multiple part series. We'll see. I've only got a little bit of time that I can record today, but I'll try and get as far as I can, hopefully to full grown, and then I may end up putting in a part 2 and continuing the story from there. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I definitely should have pounced on that chicken. I would actually have a full belly now, but that's alright. Hoping we can find maybe a deer. Deer are fairly easy to take down as hatchlings. I mean, sometimes they can be hard, but it just kind of depends on if you luck out or not. Not hearing those raptors call out. That's kind of concerning. Kind of waiting and listening. Sounds like we might have some AI up this way, though. We'll get some food in our belly. Depending on how far it is, and oh, there's another raptor call. Let's call back to him. Sound like they could be getting a little bit closer. Hopefully it's not just one. I'd really prefer not to just... Well, what was that just ran by? Oh, gotta go. Armadillo's on my tail. Oh, and he got me. Ah, he got me. Well, that was the start of that adventure. That didn't last very long. See what I mean? I meant I tried to get out of there as quickly as I could. Didn't really play out the way I had hoped, but that's how it is. Unless you're like actually born in, it can be kind of a rough game. It's fun. It's got a lot of frustrations, but it's a very fun game. I really enjoy it. So we'll just have to see what we can do. Maybe we'll get lucky and not have spawned back in the same area where that Dilo was, but one thing I have learned is you kind of tend to spawn back in the same area, or close to the same area that you were. Sometimes. Just sniffy a little bit, see what we can find. Food is definitely a high priority here. I mean, it is throughout the whole game, but let's see what we can find. Seems like I may have spawned in the same area where that Dillo is. That's a little concerning. Probably should be running more tree line and hiding versus out in the open. Give myself a little bit of cover here. Sounds like that little baby raptor is possibly this way. Not hearing the adult one anymore. Kind of wait and listen for a second. That there's a Carno, that can definitely be some bad news for sure. Nope. It sounds like those raptors are getting a little bit closer. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to sit in this bush here, let them come to me, and then once they are close, I'll come out and try and link up with them. Let them find me this time around. Put out another one call and see what we get. I'm definitely starting to get a little low on food, lower than I would like. Maybe I'll try and go hunt in the direction of that other raptor. You've seen how well that worked out last time, but just try and conserve the stamina, and I think it might actually be down this way. But I definitely think I'm going to try and stick to cover as much as possible, just in case there's anything else around. It's definitely a cardinal in the distance. Not the too far distance, but he's in the distance. It's kind of concerning. Just a little baby raptor, you can't really take on a cardinal. You need at least a pack of 2 or 3. But having other carnivores in the area could be beneficial because there could be some food laying around. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'll sit and listen for a second here. There's quite a few calls going out right now. A lot of broadcasts. The raptors are kind of getting silent, going quiet. Sounds like this other baby's off in this direction. So much food. 21% food. We gotta get something to eat soon. just moving in a southerly direction, and hopefully either run into some more raptors or some AI so we can eat. I really hate to, you know, live long enough to just starve. Could be a little bit concerning. Could be running into bigger, more dangerous dinosaurs. It's definitely why it's ideal to pack up with other raptors, because then you're more likely to take on things that you see. Let's see, sounds like there's something big close by. It looks like I'm in the sanctuary area now. Ah, looked out, found some food. You definitely want to be careful because the fall damage can be crazy here in this game, but yeah, so definitely watch where you're running. So there's been instances where I've ran straight off a cliff and suicided myself, not on purpose, but it has happened. It's unfortunate when it does. Let's see if I can pinpoint exactly. Can't quite tell if it's inside the sanctuary or just the other side of it. All I know is I need to find it. We're getting hungry real quick. Seems like it might be up here a little bit. Sanctuaries are more for... Ah, here we go. Got some food. Hopefully it's not rotten. Hopefully it's not another raptor. There we go. Got some food. Looks like it might be some tree-dogs. Maybe. Oh. That one was rotten. Gave myself some vomit sickness. That's not good. Okay, well. Let's get back to the hunt then. Let's see if we can find a little bit of something else. It's definitely unfortunate. One was good, one was bad. But, well, this is another thing I could do. Try foraging. Every time I've attempted this, it's never turned out though. I've never been able to get anything. So, it's almost not even worth bothering with. Should probably stop using so much of my stamina. I need to actually find a place to sit and regain it here. I think I'll just hide in this bush and see if I can get this vomit sickness off from eating that rotten meat. Gain my stamina. It seems like I'm moving a little bit closer to that little raptor, so that could be beneficial. But even as little guys, we can fight to a point, but we're pretty susceptible. Nope. Sounds like we're getting closer to him. Hopefully once we meet up with him, he's actually got a line on some food, because things aren't looking too good for me right now. I feel like he might be in this little sanctuary area. Unfortunate part is I'm going to need food and water from eating that rotten corpse. Sounds fairly close. I'm just gonna keep calling to him. Yeah, he's close. Maybe just up on that rock or something. Oh, there he is, it looks like. Yep. There he is. we're on the hunt and see if maybe we can get one of these things. Hopefully. So now we're hunting together, try and team up on whatever these are. So, he's got to be careful though, he can't really go into that sanctuary area. Bees will mess him up. So we may just have to wait them out. Wait for them to exit. Then take them. Smelling something there for half a second. He's a little bit faster than I am because he's a little bit bigger. I'm having a hell of a time with these trees. Yeah, we're getting close to it. Good, good, good. I may not starve after all. Hopefully. There we go. Oh. That shouldn't be rotted. We should be alright. It wasn't much, but it was enough to get the belly full. Off of the brink of starvation for now. Something's better than nothing. So I'm not going to complain. Sometimes trying to keep up with these guys is a little hard because he's a little bit bigger than I am. Sometimes I gotta run, but it seems like he may be running as well. Oh, wrong button. get some line on some food here quick. It's starting to get pretty hungry again. It's been enough to sustain me, but I'd much more prefer to get a full belly. There's some water, that's good. Need to drink too, so. Smaller pond, maybe no cracks, but never know. Looks like he may be off. Full up on water, now I just need to get some food. I'm starting to starve again. When I get red on food, that's when I'll be starving, unfortunately. Well, it sounds like there's another baby. I keep pressing the wrong button. So now all we're trying to do is just grab a pack and get us some more numbers so we can actually fight some things. But sometimes that can be detrimental, as right now it possibly can be for me, because I need food. Sounds like we're getting close to that other baby. That's a plus. I'm gonna head off towards some patrol. Ooh. Maybe some food though. Maybe some food. Could be beneficial. I'd even be happy with a deer at this point. There are a bunch of little babies running around in there, huh? It's not a bad thing though. Get us some numbers, get us some fights, get some food. We'll see what happens. I know before I log off I'd like to have a full belly, but that's not always the case. I'm hoping it doesn't end up biting me in the butt. Yeah, I'm hearing a bigger raptor this way. That's what we're looking for. Is having a parental raptor is definitely beneficial because they're kind of have more of an idea on how to handle themselves a little bit better. And they usually have a pretty good idea where the AI is. At least something, you know. Keep hoping that we're going to run into some AI along the way trying to find these guys, but so far no good, no go. Which is definitely problematic because I am starving. Let's see. Still showing good on health for now. It's not going to last. I need food ASAP. Hey, Phoenix, I played with him yesterday. Alright, let's... I'm hightailing it over here. There's food over here. Oh, there's quite a bit of food over here. These two corpses. Oh, guys are coming up with me. I'm in desperate need for food though, so let's go grab it. Oh, it looks like we're starting to get the lag spikes back in again. I'm guessing it's probably because we're around a lot of things. There's a lot of creatures over this way. But, you know, I'm really not too concerned about it as long as I can get a meal. I apologize about how dark it is. This game gets very dark very quick. unfortunately. There we go. This should be enough to fill up my belly. That'll be good. I'm a little on health, but alright, we're in business. Got a full belly. Oh, croc. Hello. I'm aggressive, Colin. He's being nice and letting us eat. Leave the croc alone. He may be small, but that's not a fight we can win. This is where that croc is headed to, is this water. We got full water down. We're doing a little bit better as far as food-wise goes, so... I'm still a BB. Got that little squeak thing call. Yeah, that croc just went to the water. I'm gonna grab a little something for their... Oh. Okay. Don't necessarily want to do that, but... I'm just gonna sit right here and guard this body, eh? Just stole our food from us. hoping we didn't lose Phoenix, but there's a good possibility. I think that'd be a rough fight. I'm not quite sure where Phoenix went. Hopefully he didn't become Sarah food. I think that was a Sarah. That deer definitely hurt me a little bit. There he is. There we go. Full belly now, we're looking good. regeneration. Gastro regeneration. It's very good because it helps you heal as you eat. So as of right now, we're down a pack member due to that attack for our food. We're still unsure if he made it out or not, but we're thinking he possibly did because he just took off and booked it out, which makes sense. I'm surprised that I was able to manage to juke him out and jump over his attacks, but it kind of worked out for me, luckily. And just a heads up, if you're doing this, going down cliffs like this, you just got to be really careful. Because as I said, the fall damage can be pretty bad. And Hyper over there took some fall damage earlier and didn't. That's why we had to sit up there for a while, and that deer got a bleed on me. Thing is, it bleeds if you run while you're bleeding. You'll bleed out and die, which is not what we want. We're sitting okay right now because I've got full belly, sitting pretty decent on water. So we'll just see what happens. Looks like we're having a little bit more lag. It looks like we got a water source up ahead. I think this might be the South Plains area. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still fairly new with this map. I'm not quite savvy at navigating yet, but I'll figure it out for sure. Such a much bigger lake, you gotta keep an eye out for crocs. honestly definitely a little surprised that that one earlier didn't try and kill us. Made for an interesting encounter, though. Ooh. Stupid trees. Now we have into a human complex, okay. Sounds like we've got a couple more raptors close by. I'm pretty sure we're not broadcasting because that Carno sounds close. We're not really in any shape to take on a Carno at the moment. We're still a little small for that. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. See what I mean? You gotta be careful running around. That was almost bad. Almost full sprinted off the cliff. That would have either broken my leg or killed me, one of the two. We've gotten this far. Don't wanna die. So just gotta be careful. It can be kind of hard sometimes because of the growth and the bushes and the way everything's laid out on this map, on this game. The brush can be very thick, so you can just all of a sudden walk in and run off a cliff, and it can be pretty scary, pretty dangerous. So you just gotta be careful. I'm hearing another raptor. Sounds like a couple of babies. Let's see if we can find them and bring him to the group. Who knows? Maybe Phoenix reincarnate. Who knows? Really hoping Phoenix didn't get killed by that Sarah or Carno. I'm not sure which it was, but I didn't really get a good look at him. I was too busy avoiding him. Well, it sounds like we got one baby and one bigger. So hopefully we can find them. And fortunately, I may have to end this video here soon. So there's definitely going to be a part 2 of the raptor journey. So I just kind of want to upload it and make stories for you guys. Kind of have me along the way, have you along the way of my journeys. See what happens. You know, one of these days I may end up just live streaming. And if you guys are enjoying the videos anyway, I'll do a live stream for a couple hours. See where that goes, see what kind of mischief we can get into in the game. Like I said, it's my first time uploading content on YouTube for a few years now. I'm going to try and stick with it and hopefully keep things going. Kind of looks like me and Hyper kind of went for the same coloration as far as at least the blue anyway. Trying to meet up with these other raptors. Oh, sounds like something's in the water. Possible croc. Trying to pack up the other raptors here. Hopefully we can. And then unfortunately I'm going to have to get off and end the video here shortly. Probably about 15 minutes or so is all I got left. But I'll get it uploaded probably a little bit later tonight. Might be a minute before you get a part 2. Might not be able to start on it until this weekend. I've got work the rest of this week, so it's unfortunate, but what can you do? Looks like we found the other little one. Oh, he's just a little. Okay. Well, he knew there was a baby. You little baby. It's gonna fall to us to provide for him, apparently. Right, let's go see if we can find this other raptor here. Makes me wonder if we're going to end up running into Phoenix again, if this is who's calling to us. Because he was a little bit bigger. So we may we may end up running into our lost pack member. Just have to wait and see. Oh, Dillos. Little guy is definitely a little quick. Not quite sure. That other raptor's kind of fallen silent there for a minute. Not quite sure where he's at. Time to stop for a little drinky poo. Get filled up on some water. There we go. So it's just the other side here. Sounds like there may be more than one. Which could be very beneficial. Yeah, we're getting closer to him. Where's little dude at? Where'd little dude go? Man. Whoa! Ah! Well, that's that, folks. Made it so far just to get attacked by some Carnos. That's definitely a little unfortunate. But I'm going to take that as my cue to call it quits. I got some stuff I got to do, so I hope you enjoyed. And yeah.